And you know that white light is made up of 7 colors of the rainbow. How did we figure out this thing? Well, you may already know the answer that prisms are usually a piece of glass with 2 triangular faces. Yes, and 3 rectangular faces. And 3 rectangular faces like this. Okay? But here's a question: if we were to perform this experiment for the first time, do you think we could conclude that based on the experiment that white light is made of 7 colors and these colors are bending differently, and that's what we are getting coloration? Will you conclude like that? The popular opinion of the people is that the prism creates color. So most of the people think that it just prism creates the color. No. So we are going to explore in this video is how did we figure out that the prism doesn't create the color, but the color were already present in the white light, and just prism help us in bending them differently. Okay? Sir Isaac Newton believed in the scientific method, which means if you want to check whether your theory is right or wrong, then all you have to do is to perform an experiment. So, when we want to prove ourselves that our this theory is correct or wrong, then we have to do some experiment to prove it, right? So, Isaac Newton was the one who wanted to prove it. So, what he did is he put another prism can create a color. So he just thought that. So first he took one prism and just one more prism in the next to that. He thought that if you shine the white light on the first prism, and then it will give a 7 more color, and these 7 colors will again create more color out of this 7. So that it made very little suspicious about this theory. Why then he found that it doesn't create any more colors. So he was just made a question, why it is not creating more color out of these other colors? So he performed the second experiment, but this time what he did is he just kept an inverted prism. So what he did is he kept an inverted prism in front of the first one. You know what he found in the just another side of the prism? Yeah, he found that white light colors were coming out of it. Finally, he realized that prism was not creating the color, but the color were already present in the white light. Okay? So what he did is, light does not contain just one single ray. Light contains multiple ray, that is collection of ray. So in order to prove this, he made a simple experiment. He took a disc, divided them into 7 parts, and painted them with 7 colors. He spun it very quickly and fastly, and what he's supposed to see was white. It was white. So he finally proved that white light contains all the colors, band of colors in it, right? So you can see the pic here. We have the incident ray, then refraction. What is refraction? Bending of light. So ray travel at different angle. What does it mean? Already explained that light, when they travel from one medium to the other, that is from rarer to the denser. So here is a raindrop. The raindrop acts as a transparent medium. So this is the raindrop, right? So it is transparent already. So it is a water. So here is the air. So from air and this is water, when light travels from two medium, so there is bend. There will be a bending, right? So again, when they are bending, that with the speed of the color, they just differ. So already I said that the red bends the fast and the least is the violet. So according to that, they just, here what happens is total internal reflection. So they have a reflection. So what happens is they reflect, and then when we see it, we feel like a band of spectacular view of a rainbow. Okay, so you can ask me, what is this one? So it's a transparent. So it is a like a translucent, right? Why? Because already it is filled with water. So what happens? Partially they lose some of the light. Okay. So what we confirm is in day-to-day life, what the Sir Newton said was absolutely right. So how does the rainbow actually form? Just after the rain, a large number of small droplets of water remain suspended in the air. It means many droplets are present in the air, right? So each drop acts like a small prism. So each raindrop acts like a prism. When sunlight falls on these drops, it splits into 7 colors and form a continuous band of 7 colors. So red on the outer side and violet on the inner side. This colored band is called rainbow. The rainbow is produced due to the dispersion of white light. Okay? So here what I want to conclude or highlight is that the experiment performed by the Isaac Newton is very simple, right? But the conclusion created by him was groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. And this created a scientific revolution because it changed the way we thought. We changed just what we thought. No, it was wrong. We just thought that a prism is creating different colors. But he proved it. He proved by his experiment. So what we thought about the light and the color was completely different. So finally you learned that white light doesn't contain a single ray, but it contains a multiple ray. When we pass it or shine it on a different medium, it just comes in a band of colors. That is what we say is a dispersion of light. Okay, children? I hope you understand this video. If you cannot, you can just call me back. I am here to help you at any time. And already we have discussed in the live session, and many of them have done their Newton disk also. So I'll put one of the model of the Newton disk in the group. Just follow it, and your homework you have to submit it, and I'll put it in another video. Okay? Thank you, children. Thank you once again.